Yeah, how you going, guys? I just want to make a quick video on how to sprig a lawn from scratch. So what we've done here is we've cut away some of the clay. This area was dug out closer to where the extension was built, and it was sloping up towards the back corner of the fence. So I brought in a bobcat and just cut that down level, and then put about 100 ml of topsoil in, and then raked it all level. So as you can see, I've got a sprinkler in the middle there ready to go to keep our sprigs nice and moist for the first couple of weeks until they root down and start spreading. So I'll take you over and show you how I harvest the sprigs to begin with. Yeah, so this is where I'm harvesting the sprigs from. So I've got this section around my shed that I haven't whippersnippered for a while, as an area to try and pull some sprigs out of to get me started on the new lawn. So what I've got here is a bucket full of water with about 20 ml of sea salt in there, and all you do is I've got my dethatching rake, and you just rake the section that has the long grass, and as you pull that out, anything that comes out on your dethatching rake, you just pull out of the ground and stick in your bucket. So if you look in here, you can see all these long runners. You basically just pull them out, right, and then you just pop them in the bucket. So leave the bucket soak overnight, and then we can start putting down our sprigs. Yeah, so now that I've got all my sprigs in my bucket, they've been soaking overnight in the sea salt, the next step is to come out and plant my sprigs. So I used an edger, manual half moon edger, and what you do is you just create a furrow along the length of the area that you want to plant your sprigs. Once you've done that, you come over to your bucket, try and get a small one out. Long ones. Alright, and you basically just put your sprig down in your furrow, and then you stamp the soil down over the top. Right, and then you continue that all the way along, and then you start another furrow until you basically cover the whole area that you want to have your new lawn. Obviously, the closer that you create your furrows, the faster that your lawn will spread and establish. The further away that it is, it'll take longer. Just depends on how many sprigs you've got available, and how much patience you've got. So once you've done that, you just got to keep it moist. So I'm watering once for about 15 minutes at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then another 15 minutes at about 1 p.m. Every day for the first 2 weeks, and then we'll see how we're looking from there, and I'll come back with a update video on how the progress is. Yeah, so now I've finished planting all my sprigs. So basically 120 litre bucket of sprigs has got me about a 6 by 7 metre area with furrows separated at about 500 ml, and I still have a little bit of sprigs left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rake the ground to break it up, spread the sprigs around, and then rake some soil over the top just to try and speed up the coverage. So we'll see how that goes.